So, do you ever think about the contributions that you can share with the world? Is that ever on your radar? I hope it is, because that could be really helpful. Hey, it's Lynnie Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you find your purpose. And one of the tools that I use this entire year and for a portion of last year is Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. Every single day, we come together here and we talk about you finding your purpose, and it always feels uplifting and trying to give you the tools that you need to help yourself to find your purpose and to become all that you want to become and create whatever it is that you want to create in your life. And of course, it could never be the way that I deliver it without a dash and splash of practical spirituality, which of course what I teach, the practical, the spiritual journey, and then the human experience, because we're both the spirit and the human at the same time. And when we recognize that spirituality in us, that light, that love that we move from a much higher frequency, and we are manifesting, because we're manifesting 24/7. It's a frequency. So no matter where you're at, you are manifesting. So when people say, I just want to manifest, you're doing it right now. Where are you vibrating? Where is that frequency? Is it up here? Or is it like, oh, I'm mad and angry and I didn't get my way and I didn't finish my goals for the year and humbug? Are you that? Because then you're going to be getting more of that, because you are attracting. It's where you're vibrating, that frequency. Wherever you're vibrating, that's what you're bringing to you. So hopefully there's a lot of smiles and a lot of releasing and saying yes and to new opportunities, a new year on planet Earth, and with the Gregorian calendar and all that. But hopefully you are enjoying these last days of this year and ready to move into the next and creating your goals so that you can create your life. What will 25 look for you, 2025? So December 28th, it is day 362, and we are day 363. 362 was, anyway, 363, 3 days left. 3 days left in 2024. Look how far we've come, all the way to the end. And there are 366 days because it's a leap year. So 99.18% complete with 2024. It's kind of exciting, the countdown, the final countdown. Very exciting. We only have we know we have 3 days, but it's going to go fast. So, well, it'll go the way you want it to go. You get to create it. Okay, so December 28th, this is your passage for today. Oh, I'm here to help you find your purpose. One of the ways I do that is through Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. And next year, I think we're just going to do 365 days of positive self-talk. I mean, he has the whole series. He has 365 days of positive self-talk for weight loss. He has several of those, the series. And this one is Finding Your Purpose, which I thought would be amazing because I really wanted to help you find your purpose. And it has really helped me. Okay, Ben. Oh, no. Those Happy Beans wants up. Oh, no. Okay, here's Happy Beans. So it really has helped me, especially since Steve passed on November 8th. It's like, why am I here? Like, I'm really finding out who is Lynnie without Steve. I mean, it's been 35 years with Steve. And now it's like, well, who am I and what do I want? And am I up for, in the last video I talked about driving the motorhome. Am I up for going on a trip by myself as the one human and then have the 2 puppies and our kitty? Am I up for doing that and going, to another FMCA, the Family Motor Coach Association? Am I up to going to one of those rallies, or do I want to find, like the Escapees Club or something and go with other people? Kick kitties, Ben. Well, no, those days. She's just really going crazy. But what is it that I want to do? And that's new for me without Steve. Before it was always, what did we want to do? And I knew what I wanted to do. I know what my purpose is. And I know that it is like yours. It is to help others. Happy Beans, no puedo hacer nada. ¿Qué quieres? I think she just actually wants to come up here and be on the island. No, quédate ahí. So, I have to pick up my puppy, Ben. And so, I gotta, excuse me. So I need to figure out like what it is that I want to do with my life, and figure out like, where am I going from here? Where are you going from here? What is it that did you achieve what you wanted to do? Did you set your goals at the beginning of the year, like we talked about, the active goal setting? And by the way, last year, it was just that so few people showed up. It was a good turnout for starting, but it just didn't continue. And so but I was every single Sunday for an hour. I was with whoever showed up. I would help them to. It was a live coaching call, and I was helping people to really get their, find their goals. And it was mostly just my brother and Lynette, our daughter, and Steve, and it really helped them immensely at the beginning of the year. And so anyway, now I just do that on my own to help them where they want it. But for you, what have you done? I'm not going to do that this year, or for the coming year, just because it's a lot of work to put it together. And then if people aren't interested, then it's not. I want to volunteer my time. But what do you want to do with your life? And have you thought about it? Have you really sat down and said, what is it that I want to do in life? So the more I think about the contributions I can make to the world I live in, the closer I am to getting it right. That is the passage for today. The more I think about the contributions I can make to the world I live in, the closer I am to getting it right. Are you closer to getting it right? Let's go. Let's turn it around. The more you think about the contributions you can make to the world you live in, the closer you are to getting it right. Finding your purpose, finding out what makes you tick, finding out how you can help others, exploring your gifts, and honing the skill sets around them. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to move up in your company. Maybe you want to move to a completely new career and take a jump at being a salesperson, like in a what do they call those that go down? Sell vitamins and things like that. Maybe you could do, something like that and make more money doing that. Maybe you just want to totally shift careers, or you want to go to school, or you want to start doing videos on cooking, or making salads, or the things that bring joy to your heart, or teaching people about the diet, or if you move to off the grid, you teach people how to live off grid. I mean, I gotta throw this away. These are stickers that I got out of Happy Beans. Living out here, there's a bunch of little stickers, and they're really teeny and they hurt. Anyway, I mean, really teeny. If you know what goat heads are, they're not like that, but they're just as painful if you get them stuck in your finger, but they're really small. So have you thought about the contributions? If you come at it from, what can I contribute to the world? What is it? What are my gifts? And if you come from that place, rather than, what is it that I want to do? Like, what do I really want to do? What can you contribute? And then see, does that match? Like, because what do you have? What skill set? What talent or gift do you have that's easy and you actually enjoy it? And you can contribute that. Is that something that is part of your purpose? And probably is, if you look deep enough. Is that something that you can do? You can volunteer your time, or you can teach people how to do some sort of fitness, or help them with some, I don't know, anything at all. Anything, help them dress better, or find the luxurious items that they want in the world. Like, some people just want to find the right yacht. I don't know why I said that. I was thinking luxury. And, I mean, you never know, like, if you found out every single thing you knew about, to know there is about a yacht, and that like boats really turned you on, and you could really go into the finer, then you can do anything. It really, I'm throwing it out there because you might be like, yacht, like I could never afford a yacht, or work with somebody who could afford one, or that a yacht, I do, big R's military ships. I don't need to sell a yacht. Wherever you are on the spectrum, you know, it's just, what is it that brings you joy? What is it that when you share your contributions to the world, when you share, it feels good, it feels right, it feels exactly where you need to be, and something that you could work on. So the more you think about the contributions you can make to the world you live in, the closer you are to getting it right, finding your purpose, finding meaning in your life, creating that value. Because when you have meaning, meaning gives you purpose. Like it truly does. It is when you have meaning, when you have purpose, you have direction, and you can pretty much plan. You know the direction that you're going. So enjoy your purpose and enjoy the value, the meaning that it brings you in your life. And I really hope, I would love, love, love for you to share if you have found your purpose, if you're working towards your purpose, especially if you've been with me throughout the whole year. I don't get a whole lot of comments. I would love to see your comments if, as we get closer to the end of the year, very close, like 3 days, where you're at. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, I mean, the one thing I can definitely tell you is to get the self-talk app. I encourage you. I almost would plead with you, especially if you have children, If you're not doing it for you, do it for them. Do it for the infants from 0 to 7 and 7 to 18. Like, these are different programs within the self-talk. Let me get my hubby's phone and show you. Hopefully I can bring it up. Let me show you. And hopefully I won't get a call either while I'm doing this. Let me find, hang on, happy beans. Espérate. Let me just show you what it looks like. I've showed you before, but maybe you need to see it again. Maybe this is important for you to see. Let's see. Okay, so these are just favorites. Let me see if you can see, because I have it on that very awesome for me, because it makes me softer in my 63 years of age. Okay, so these are some of the programs. These are in the favorites. And so I have these, there's personal growth, winning with people. So personal growth, winning with people. There's younger kids, so 0 to 6, 0 to 7. Then there's Super Coach. Super Coach is amazing. Let me just show you. Like, oops, I don't want to play the whole thing. Oops,
you are incredible.
Oops, let me stop
it. You know who I'm talking about.
Oops.
You are incredible.
There.
And you know who I'm talking about.
Okay, I can't. Let me try and stop that.
Let
me stop it. There. Okay. So I'll show you. Like some of these, like these are the tracks. When I say tracks, like this is a program, play the full program, Positive Self-Talk for Super Coach. Says you now have a coach you can call on at any time to give you a pep talk, build you up, and show you at your best. The self-talk coach in these sessions speaks to you in second person as the outside coach who always believes in you. The more you listen to these sessions, the more you'll become that coach, and the more your brain will be trained to think like your super coach about you. And then you can see there's session 1, believing in incredible you. It's only 11 minutes. Then session 2, and you're only going to do 15 minutes a day. Happy beings, deja, no mas. And then creating positive self-esteem. Session 3 is creating super success. That's 14 minutes. Session 4 is creating health and fitness, and that's 14 minutes. And then session 5 is creating financial freedom. So it has everything wrapped up, and that's just one of the programs. And that one is called Super Coach. Super Coach. So I'll bring it closer this way to my face. So then there's weight loss. There's weight loss 1 and 2. There's let's see, financial success, positive relationships, finding your focus, self-talk for career achievement, self-esteem, taking control of your life. That's health and fitness up here. Supermind, memory, helping you with your memory, mastering time, mastering goals, defeating problems. That's one that remember I talked to you a lot about that one when we were in Amarillo with Steve and all the doctors and the nurses and everything that was going on and dealing with the business and all of that. And that one still, it's not the staple that it was, but I still use it quite a bit. Selling, like if you want to be a salesperson, going to sleep, so it really helps you to sleep. Incredible You and positive living. These are just ones of my favorites. There's also addiction, like overcoming addiction, and that could be for anything. I mean, that could be overspending, that could be gossiping, that could be complaining, like any addiction, anything that is repeated, and it's not serving you or others or the world, and it's a low frequency, that's an addiction. Okay, you're getting a hit, watching the news every single night, that's an addiction. You come home, you turn it on, grabbing a beer, that's an addiction. Like anything that you just like repeat, you do it all the time. That's what it is. So so these are just beautiful programs that will help you to change your life. And you just listen to 15 minutes morning, 15 minutes at night. So I really encourage you to get that, and especially if you have children. But if you don't, get it for you anyway, because the more of us that are rewiring our brain, that's neuroplasticity is what I'm talking about. The more of us that are rewiring our brain with the programs that we want that are helping us, the better, the more beautiful this world is going to be. And that is a promise. Just think about your own family. If you get along with everyone, think how positive, like getting together for the holidays, and how fun it is, and everything flows, and it's so fun to see everyone. And then you see, or maybe you're in a family that everyone's fighting, people don't get along, somebody will show up and somebody won't because they don't care, or they're mad, or something. Low frequency, right? And that doesn't feel good. Think about the whole world being like that family that's so excited to see each other, getting together for the holidays, and all the kids and the uncles and the aunts and all their kids, so the cousins and the grandparents and everyone coming together and just enjoying. And that is the world that I envision. That is one of the reasons why I consistently, I have seen that for so many years. And I see that we can really pull together, because we are individual expressions of source, of the one source, God, consciousness, whatever you want to call that, higher power. We are individual expressions of that in the human form, but we are still that. It's just a matter of degree that we're not consciousness, because we're here. We're here in the human form. And so when we leave planet Earth, we go back to that. We then become that, just like the drops in the ocean, right? All those drops, the ocean goes, and all the spray goes, gee, all the little drops, they're like, wee. And again, some are down here and some are up here, and some, some are bigger and smaller, and some are very excited to see their brothers and sisters up there, and others are like, I'll get you. and then they go, and some go down and back into the ocean before these ones, and these ones go over here, have a little more of an experience, and then all that, and then they're all back, and they are all now the ocean. They're no longer individual expressions of the ocean with all the constituents of the ocean. And then their little unique things that make them unique, by the size or their shape, or when they chose to, when they were up or down, or when they got with another one and they became a bigger one, and that's what we are. We are these individual drops right now, individual expressions of the one, and then we go back, just like the drops into the ocean. We go back into consciousness and become one. And we have definitely other experiences. That is my belief, based on just my own, what I have felt and seen, and the orbs that have visited me 2 years ago, October, was it the 16th? And maybe it was the 4th. I always look at it on my camera. I think it was October 4th. But man, the little orbs, they came. And Steve, we were both watching we have driveway cameras. And we like to watch the nature, the deer and the birds and the bunnies and all the things that come, and bears. Anyway, so the orbs, they came in, and I don't even remember why we were watching. Like we heard, oh, I know why, because we heard the alarm go off. So both of us got our cameras, and I said, babe, do you see those orbs? And they were 4 of them, like dancing and going around. And and this is just one. I mean, these mystic experiences are just so beautiful. And then he was like, no, I don't see anything. And then I was trying to take a picture, and they moved out of the focus, and I was like, it's like, oh my gosh, babe, you didn't see them? No. And I said, I just wanted to take a picture of them. I just wanted to take a picture. And then they came, I was like, babe, they're back. Can you see them? No. But I took a picture and I got it. And definitely orbs, and moving around, dancing in synchronicity. It was beautiful. And what did it mean? I don't know, but I felt light and excited and full of joy and hope, and pretty excited. It was like, why can't you see that? Like, I know that I'm seeing this, and I took a picture of it to prove it. So anyway, there's so many experiences. We are that. We are consciousness, and all the different levels, if you will, dimensions. You know, who knows? People have traveled, time traveled, and I mean all kinds of stuff. And it's whatever the reality is for you. That's your reality. That's your truth. Like the orbs. Someone might not believe me. That's okay. I have a picture to prove it, but I don't need to prove anything. I know how I felt when I saw that. And I know that they came back because I wanted to take a picture. The little human experience, Lynnie, wanted a picture. And they came back. It was really beautiful. So this is, it's time to find your purpose, time to focus on, to understand that you are light. You're a light being, first and foremost, and you're also the human right now. And so hopefully you focus more on that light and sharing your gifts, and thinking about the contributions that you want to share with the world. And that will help you find your purpose. So the more I think about the contributions I can make to the world I live in, the closer I am to getting it right. And you are. You absolutely are. I love you so very, very mucho. And we will chat tomorrow. It's very exciting as we come to the 29th, then the 30th, then the 31st, and then yay, ding, ding, then to 2025 and start all over again. Somewhere we'll start. I'm starting my podcast. I'm very excited about that. I've already started it, but it's a matter of getting it uploaded to, right now I have it on a different website. So working through that, and QuickBooks and Quicken, and working through all kinds of stuff this year. It's been a very, very challenging year with lots of opportunities for growth. And I hope that you can look back at 24 and say, wow, that was a really good year. And now here comes another one. I get to start all over again. But you know what? You get to start all over again every single day until you take your last breath. And I hope that every single day that you get to enjoy and create your life, that every single day, look at the sunset. It's getting pink over there. But every single day that you're listening to the self-talk, because if you're listening to the self-talk, here, let's go over here. I've got my computer and everything going because I'm trying to, working on all the finances. Look at our little port window. Isn't that cute? Steve just made that. I just love that so much. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's so unique. Oh, look at Charlie. You get to see Charlie. Oh, it's time to eat. That's why. I was like, why is Charlie coming? Hey, yo, mew. Wait, Charlie. This is Charlie. Yeah. Hey, yo. Do kitties come in? We're going to feed him. So I'll just show you this. Okay, ahorita vengo. So I'm going to feed him in just a second, but let me show you oops. I hit a little thing. Let's see if you can. It's a little chilly out here. That's why I did yesterday's video today. There was so much going on yesterday. So, but anyway, here it is. Isn't it gorgeous? There are your mountains, the Sangre de Cristo. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's really windy. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay. Okay. Let's go back in. Okay. Whee! So, that's the story. I gotta turn on some lights in here because it's a little bit dark. So now I guess I'm just being friendly because I'm pretty much done. Oh man, okay. Let me get the light. Come along with me while I turn on some lights here. There we go. There we go. Turn on a little bit of some lights behind us. Steve really likes the soft lighting. We don't use we have a bunch of those kind. you know, the one LED lights that are just not good for you. They flicker so fast and they really mess with your cells and everything. And then we have our little candles right there. So, I don't know if you got to see the candles, but so that's the story. So anyway, we use the soft lighting and it's so much prettier. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just beautiful. I love this house, the house that Steve built for Lynnie. What a sweetie. He built it, well, he built it so that we could have the motorhome. It was all built around the motorhome. So we have a 50-foot bay. So, and this was phase 1. Phase 2 goes like out. And I don't know that that's going to happen, phase 2, but never say never. All unlimited potentials. So we'll see. And then maybe I could have a retreat or something here. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be fun. Have some friends over. That's it. I love you so very, very mucho. That we're coming to the end of the year. And think about your purpose. Think about why you're here. Think about you chose to come here. Why? What is it that you wanted to achieve? What is it that you wanted to do and be, become, create, have, experience? And what can you do with that? How can you share that? I love you so very, very mucho. You can find your purpose. You can do, be, have, create, become. I don't know what the other one is, but I came up with 6 by the end of this year. I think I had 4, and then 5, and then 6. But you're unlimited. You're born with unlimited promise and potential. So you can do all of that and any of it. You can become anything that you want to become. You can create, you can have. You can literally change anything in your life just by thinking, by your thinking alone. Understanding that you were born with that unlimited promise and potential, and then you got programmed. And you can rewire your brain through that beautiful science, understanding neuroplasticity. You can rewire your brain so that you can find that self-esteem that you've been looking for. It is the foundation of every single program that Dr. Shad Helmstead, or the language that he created. Self-esteem is the foundation of every single one of them. Then you can create your financial success. You can create relationships that work with everyone. You can find the job, the career. It gives you that self-esteem to where you say, you're looking at what you can do rather than what you can't, and what can be done rather than what can't be done. And you're really focused on what you want rather than what you don't want. The contrast, all of a sudden you're not, I'm so tired of being broke. Da, 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 da. I know, because I lived in that world. And then when you decide that to focus on, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm going to, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to do it, and more what you're going to do, and you focus and you start taking the steps, but you let the greater mind figure it out for you. You know the direction you're going, and you set your goals to get there, and you know you have these challenges, obstacles, or things that you can stop you, but you have your action steps and you keep moving yourself forward. And then you just start creating that life, and the greater mind will take everything that you're doing and make it even greater and more beautiful and more fantabulous. I love you so very, very much. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. And I believe in you. You can do this. See you tomorrow. Ciao.